It's Saturday the 2nd, and you can see the clouds are starting to go away. It's kind of gray clouds, but it's going to be cloudy today, not supposed to rain. Um, so what we did is we came out to the curb. You know what that means. It's honey time. It's honey time. So, very distinctly had a couple different colors of honey this year. Hey, Grayson, good to see you. So this is the honey that was pulled a little bit later, like July. We'll say beginning of July. This is the honey that was pulled um, in the middle of June. So definitely different colors out of the same batch this year. A little bit darker. That's never been in a warmer. That came right out of my last bucket that I actually spun out. Hey, Mike, good to see you. So we're out here today. I just got a little bit of honey set up out here. Of course, I always try to bring the creamed honeys, all my flavors, best I can. Let's see what we've got today. We got the espresso. We got raspberry, cinnamon, lemon, peanut butter, blueberry, peach, strawberry. Got a lot of strawberry, some blackberry there. Let's see if I got anything on the back. Got the lemon pepper. That's my last lemon pepper. I need to make some more of that. Fresh pepper, obviously. A little bit of barbecue sauce for people to taste. Believe it or not, this was something from Bee Bum via Brad Hogg out in Canada. Said, hey, you need to do the mixed nuts in cinnamon honey. I was like, all right, I'll try that. I made probably a dozen jars or so of these, and I believe this is my last one. They've all sold. They're pretty, people like those pretty well once you get them to try them, right? That's the whole thing, getting them to try them. And obviously we've got my samplers. I just write an S on top so I know that it's a sample and never gets dug back into after we open it. Like this one right here, cinnamon, that was sample. So that's a good thing. I definitely, this year was all right for a honey year. Actually, I'll call it a success. So I didn't make as much honey as I did last year. I made 1,250 pounds last year. This year I only made 1,000 pounds, but I did 1,000 pounds with less colonies. So that's actually probably even better because I had less input costs, right? Less, look at everything, less feed, less, less treatments, less everything, right? And didn't have to buy any new equipment. So all of that is pretty good stuff. How are you guys doing today? Work's been running me crazy. They forced mandatory overtime on us, so I've been having to work extra hours. But hopefully it pays off and pays the bills, more importantly. But I just was out here, and I figured I would give you guys a little bit of a tour. I'm not really doing anything more special than anybody else out here as far as like creamed honey. Obviously, I use my Benka. Yeah, it's only 7. It's supposed to be a high of 78 here today. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I need to get out there today because if the sun pops out, a lot of people will be getting out and going to do things. Hey, Tim, good to see you. Morgan, good to see you. Hannah, good to see you too if you're sitting beside Tim this morning. Yeah, guys, I keep it very simple. It's not the first time you guys have seen this. I literally got one table. There's my honey sign. I put everything on the table, and Lord willing, people show up to buy honey, right? This is the biggest, to me right now, for what I do here. This is the biggest part of it, is getting all these creamed honeys out here. and letting that go, right? Because I have to bring all my different flavors. Last week, last time I was out here, I pretty much just brought my sampler. And if somebody said, oh, I want one of these, then I just ran back to the house and grabbed it. Also, this works really well. If you can find these at your Walmart, not that everybody sees those, these little bamboo trays, I can hold 18 1 pounds of honey in here comfortably and just tote it all at one go. So that does make it a little bit easier. This is a bamboo medium bin from the Home Edit. This was just a Walmart thing they had on an end cap, and works really well to lug 1 pound honeys. You can put 18 in a go there. So, hey Randy, good to see you. And so, yeah, I would consider this year a success overall. We actually made different, same year, different colors of honey. So this was my last bucket that I pulled, and that was my first, like one of my first buckets. So you could see that a little bit different color. So now I'll have to explain that to every customer that comes. Why are these two honeys different? You know, something to talk about. And I need to bottle up some more of those. That was the last 3-pounders that I had. These sell really well. Not necessarily on my table, but people that come back to buy after the first time, if they've got to drive out here to my house, they say, well, if I'm going to get one of those and have to come back every week, I could get one of those and come back, you know, once a month or something like that. So it's really been a good thing. And then with the Benka creamer, obviously the creamed honeys, I haven't even had to cream any honey this year yet. I have it creaming, but I have not bottled any. All of this is what was blended in the fall and put in my refrigerator, right? And just kept nice and solid in the jar, so it looks good. Now I can just go back to room temperature and it should be fine. But what happens is these samples are the ones that have gone in and out of the refrigerator, like for sampling, and it's a little bit thinner. I don't know if you can tell that it's actually moving in there a little bit, but so keeping them at a solid temperature as long as you can until you can get them to your customer is the best way to go. There's my mailman pulling up. Good morning. And yeah, so that's it. First, just been out here for a little while. Thank you, Tim, for catching somebody. I was running my mouth and not looking at the chat there. Obviously, let's see. My bee yard looks the wreck as normal. I still actually do have maybe, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom you in. Everything has at least like 2 boxes on it. There's one right in the middle that's got a blue brood box right in the middle there. It's got a medium on top that needs to come off. I think I do have another box. That Lyson colony with the yellow lid has a purple deep on, it's a three boxes. So I have a deep and a medium yet to pull. I really don't like to leave mediums on, even though I've got a couple mediums out there. I don't like leaving the mediums on. Hey, Steve. I don't like leaving the mediums on over winter, because by the spring what's happened is the queen has obviously moved up to the top, and she has deposited eggs, and there's always capped brood in there, and then you have a hard time getting them out. Oh man, I've been working, brother. Working. But things may be changing, you know. That's the only thing constant around here is change, and I have some offers on the table. It's just a matter of if it's, you know, one of the offers would make it really good to do my live streams and stuff like that still. And make that a little bit easier. And then, but we'll see how that goes, because, you know, it is in beekeeping, and it is, you know, beekeeping seasonal. So we need to see how that plays out, and if we can come to a mutual agreement on compensation and stuff. There's a couple different ideas floating out there for it, and I need to, you know, I can't be broke, right? I have to have a steady income. I can't do like a commission only type of thing. Matter of fact, I'm getting kind of old to be relying on commission, because, you know, some days it's just not like that, right? Some days you just don't feel like that. But yeah, we're working on some things, so we'll see how that goes. Swarm lure this year, it was okay. It wasn't the best, and part of that was because you know, I wasn't online pushing it. I wasn't making phone calls because I was stuck in an office. So yeah, it's good to see you too, Alex. It's just you know, things have been busy, fortunately. And like last night, I didn't even get home until Charlie was going live, and then you know, had to eat dinner. By that time, they're 30 minutes in, and it was just gets tough that, you know, that late at night after you've been talking on the phone for 8 hours. So that's one of those things. But you know, we're out here today trying to hustle some honey and see how it goes. I had a lady come, wasn't this week, it was the week before. She bought 30 pounds by herself. Another beekeeper, actually, and she was asking me about wholesale. I said, I don't make enough to wholesale my honey out. You know, I just don't make enough honey to wholesale honey out. So it was one of those things that it was, you know, she paid my full price on it, and not entirely. I did comp her an extra bottle, so she didn't pay exactly full price, but she wanted a lemon creamed honey, so I gave her a lemon creamed honey. You know, so that cost, I absorbed that cost, but she bought 300 pounds of honey. That's a little bit different, right, than if someone buys one and you give them one or something like that. So we're just out here doing what we can today. Hopefully everybody's having a good day, and you know, hope we can get back to doing things normally here soon with live streams and whatnot. But I hate to promise something and then not deliver on it. So once things change and I can get back to a regular type of routine, then we'll do that officially and make it happen. And you know, hopefully we can get the old guys together, Brad and Todd and me and Charlie and everybody, just to hang out. Steve, you're always welcome. You know, all you guys are welcome to come join us. That's why we post the links. So at any rate, I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Enjoy your day. I think my grandson's coming today, so we'll see what time they get here, if I'm still out here selling honey or not. Just depends on how it's going. If it stays like this, it may not be a long day, but we'll see. All right, everybody, you guys have a good day, and we'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye now.